the county of Emmett, in the town of Armstrong, Iowa, Vickie from Fitness Quest. Vickie, thank you for coming today to be our guest. We're so glad to have you here.
So you are from Armstrong?
Yes, I am, Armstrong,
Where
Iowa.
is that at?
It's like 15 miles straight south of Fairmont, Minnesota on Highway 15, and it's straight 18 miles east of Esterville, Iowa. So we're kind of like at the corner of 15 and 9.
So are you close to Spirit Lake?
About 45 minutes from Spirit Lake.
Ooh, see, we can go
Yeah.
to both places.
Both places, absolutely.
Right on the way.
Vickie, can you give us a little history of Armstrong? We're dying
Sure.
to know.
Armstrong first started out as a settlement, one man. And it was peppered with all kinds of sloughs, and it had the East Fork Des Moines River going through. And he only stayed for one winter because it got so terribly cold. And he left, and his name was Thomas Armstrong. And that was in 1856. When he left the area, other people came in, and they started Armstrong in 1893, but they had their first 4th of July celebration in 1872. So they had it before Armstrong was really Armstrong. So that's kind of a little of the history. If you want to get more of the history, you can check out the Heritage Museum, and they have all kinds of information on the history of Armstrong.
So have you continued the 4th of July events in Armstrong? Has that stayed
Every
big?
year, yes. We probably have one of the biggest, for a small town, one of the biggest celebrations every single year. Never miss.
Sounds interesting.
It does sound
Yes.
interesting.
So I hear there are some big changes coming to Armstrong Ringstead Community School.
Our community school is, Armstrong Ringstead is combining, they're doing whole grade
Oh.
sharing with North Kossuth and Central of Fenton.
Wow.
And hopefully with that, it's going to bring new opportunities to our children.
Wow. Now, does this involve the big move? Do you need to add on, or is there enough room in Armstrong?
Well,
How will that
what we're
work?
doing is Armstrong is going to be the high school.
Oh,
And North Kossuth is going to keep their own elementary and the middle school, and Central of Fenton will have our preschool and grade school, and so we're going to use all three schools so far.
And
Well-
has the community been supportive and excited about the merger of all these schools?
It's
Mixed
been both
feelings?
ways. I mean, it's real hard because we've been rivals for so long.
Yeah.
But
and now you
know,
have to work together.
That's right. And the students
for
are
the
going to be
sports,
fine.
that I bet that's okay.
And we've become North Union. We're going to be North Union Warriors.
Okay, so then there's a new name and a new
Yes.
new mascot
New
and
mascot,
everything.
new colors. The students picked them
everything.
out, and I think it's a great name, North Union. I think
Yeah.
that's a great name.
I would love to visit Armstrong. How about you?
I would too.
What kind of things can visitors do when they
Oh,
get
my
there?
goodness. Well, like all small towns, you've got the school is your central hub.
Yes.
And so you've got athletics, you've got concerts, you've got plays, quiz bowl. I mean, just all kinds of things kind of revolve around the school. But when you're coming, we've got 2 restaurants, and we've got 4 restaurants during the summer. So we
Wow.
have quite a few restaurants
Okay.
you can pick from. Plus we have a couple taverns. Every little town has taverns.
Absolutely,
And-
that's where all the fun stories are
and
evolved, right?
both of them serve food off and on, so that's really nice.
Do you have a pool?
We have a pool that is just a few years old, aquatic center.
Oh,
and
wow.
we have a museum, and we have a library, and we have all kinds of different things that you can do. We have an outdoor track that if you're into fitness, you can do outdoor track or even come to Fitness Quest. There's people that run the streets. It's just a really fun place. There's a golf course.
Oh, so do you have any special events going on right now, or
not right
during the
now.
summer?
During the summer, we have the 4th of July, like we talked about before, and we've had that for years and years. And the amazing thing about the 4th of July is that we have never, ever had the parade rained out.
Oh,
Wow.
We've had
sounds good.
rain before.
That is a record, isn't
and
it?
we've had storms afterwards. The whole time I've lived there, which has been almost 40 years, we have never been rained out.
Wow.
And along with that, we have
That's pretty good.
kids games. We have cracker box, derby races. We have track and field in the mornings. We have church. That's the first thing that happens in the mornings. We have a church service in the park.
Okay.
The park has all kinds of stands with the church stands, food. Oh, so much food.
It must be a pretty good sized park then that you
It is
have.
a good size. And the parade starts at 1 o'clock. We have a beautiful parade. And just all kinds of things are happening. And we have something new almost every year, but we just kind of throw things together and see what happens.
Now, if I did want to get out of Sweet Swine County. And if I wanted to move to Armstrong, what would be a drawing point for me, little Prairie Ann?
The school. You've got a doctor's office. You have 2 chiropractors. You have CPA. We have 2 grocery stores, 2 gas stations. We have factories. We have 3 factories that are going very well. Artsway, GKN, TNGs, and then we also have the pellets. And we offer free lots.
Wow.
On the golf course.
On the golf course.
You mean free lots, like as in free land?
Free land, a free lot. And what you have to do is you have to already have plans in putting up a stick house or a modular.
So there's no.
So all you have to do is say, I'm going to build a house and I'll
yep.
get a free land. There's nothing. There's no gimmick. This
I'll
is
tell
real.
you what, if you want to, the best thing to do would be call City Hall
Okay.
and check with Connie Thackeray, who's our city clerk, and find out the details. But it is a free lot, but you have to build a house, right? I mean, it's not like you can't have the lot free for like 2 years and not
Before
do
you
anything
build.
with it. You
Okay.
need to have in process something going to happen.
plans.
Yes.
That is
Wow.
awesome.
I mean, free land?
That
I
would
mean,
make
where
you,
are you
yeah,
going to get that?
Exactly. Why
And
wouldn't you
on-
want to move to
And
Armstrong?
on the golf course, girl.
That
Yeah.
is such
I
a
know.
great opportunity. I
Yes.
mean, I bet you will have lots of people trying to get
I
it.
sure hope so. We've had a
So
few.
if you get too many people, is there kind of like a vetting process, or do you? How
we
will
really
they be
haven't
chosen?
gotten to that point yet.
Okay, it's something new. And did someone donate the land? How
Somebody
did you come
donated
up with?
the land to the city.
And do you have a website?
Yes,
where
we
we
do.
could find out all these
yes,
fabulous
we do.
things
You'll
that
have
are going
all
on in
kinds of
Armstrong?
information on the website.
Okay.
Vicki, could you tell us a little bit about your business?
Oh, well, Fitness Quest is going to be 10 years old this coming fall. I was a nurse for the Mayo Health Systems for 15 years and decided to give that up and
Do
just
your own
started.
thing, right?
Yeah, I just wanted to help people in a different way instead of having to give them all kinds of medicines.
Do you offer
think that's great.
vitamins or?
We have products that are Relive. It's called Relive, and it's a powder, and it's fantastic balanced nutrition.
Perfect.
I don't do any of the muscle building, that kind of thing.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
just more for health.
For health? And is it for every age?
Every age. I have had kids in there from 9 years old, and I've got kids that are 87.
Awesome.
All the way
Little
through.
kids for you,
And
huh?
smiling.
Yep. And you know, by the way, I have got some free passes to Fitness Quest for everybody out in the audience.
Oh, wow, that's awesome. Vicki, thank you so much for being here. And
It's been
we can't
great.
wait to come to Armstrong to see you.
Yes.
We are so